Hey guys, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. This is a quick video out of series because I went to look for this information on the internet because I started to get concerned that I could not transfer off of Genesis. So, yeah, I had brought in a fit of rage a few episodes ago. I brought my two allos over here from Ragnarok. If I can get up here, there they are. So, we got a level 300 and a 299, and I needed to do my own version of the bog beatdown. Anyway, so I decided to bring them back over here to transfer, and what I got was, and I'll show you this message. So, if I come over here to Ark data, actually to creatures is what I want to do. So you can see I have this, what I did is I went and tamed as a test. I ran over to the volcanic biome briefly and tamed this, was like a level 18 or something, just X trike. So I was using him as the guinea pig because I don't care, he's a crappy level and all that. So what I do is come over here, go to creatures, and you can highlight the trike. And if I click the upload button, you get this, are you sure you want to upload the creature's data? This will lead to destroying your creature and losing all of its inventory. And I said, what? So you cannot upload creatures of any kind, even ones you brought here. So you can't use the upload feature. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, but you can cryopod them. So I have brought this guy back and forth a couple of times, and we'll go through the process. And I will say, before you go and do this, please test it. I am on single player Xbox. I am not on a server. So I don't have the ability to test it any other way. So single player Xbox, this works just fine. If I come over here, I select Ark data, and I stick him in here in the cryopod. So we'll upload here in a second. I just wanted to double say, please don't throw your best dino in here and try to get him off of Genesis and then yell at me if it doesn't go through, right? So test it with a crappy dino, which is exactly what I did. So if you lose it, you don't care. And, yeah. So just do it at your own risk. But it does work. So again, I come over here, I look at not creatures, but now I'm looking at Ark data. So we have the trike in here. I'm going to go ahead and just hit upload. It says upload my data. Yep. So I'm not being destroyed. It's just going to drop my inventory. So it drops everything you're carrying right there, saves your game. Now here on the Xbox, I just hit the start button, and I just exit out normally. And this will just take a second to come back. And then we're going to we'll just jump to Ragnarok because that's what I've been doing. So go into host local. Scroll down to Ragnarok, highlight it, single player. So I'll just keep you with me the whole time so you can see that I'm not doing anything funky, not doing anything at all strange or different. So you're seeing the whole process. So, yeah, so like I said, I was looking for info. I brought our allos over there in a fit of rage, and then I went to bring them back, and it was saying, oh, you can't do this, you're going to destroy your dinos. I was like, what are you serious? And I went and tried to find some videos, see if anybody's done this. I literally spent about an hour, and I do internet stuff for a living, so that I'm not a moron when it comes to searching, right? So I exhaustively searched. I could find very little information on it. So I figured I'd throw this video up. Maybe it'll help some people. So, Yeah, so I thought I had shot myself in the foot by bringing my two, good aloes that I want to use for the island cave, the snowy cave, over here, and it was a one-way trip, but it turns out we can bring them back. So, like I said, I've used this trike a couple of times. I brought it back and forth. So I'm going to highlight my character, say download character. Now, I may have to sit here for a minute because, yeah, I have this, alright, because I've done this a couple of times and I'm not spending very much time on Ragnarok at all, it is making me run this timer down. So I will not make you watch this timer, but I will show you the footage so that you'll see it's only got 1 second left or something like that. So we will be right back. Okay, guys, so we are back here. We got about, is it maybe 20 seconds left? I can't quite see the numbers. So, yeah, so I part of this too was me trying to determine, can we actually take X creatures off of Genesis? And the answer is yes, you can. So you can transfer dinos off, and you can transfer X dinos off. But the solution is you got to cryopod them. Okay, so we can actually transfer here. So this is a bed I have on Ragnarok. We are right near the blue obelisk. So when we come alive here, come awake, I will run over there and grab this guy out of the obelisk and throw him out so you can see. I have my lightning wyvern parked here. This was my ride over here from... Alright, let's go. Okay, yeah. It's itchy. Okay, run. So this is my unnamed lightning wyvern. I do want to show you in here too, really quick. I have... Is this the one? No. That's the other lightning wyvern. It's this one. So I have a female ex-basilo. You know what I'm going to do is take this one out. So we're going to come over here to Ark Data. And boom, we have our... I'm going to take it off of the pad here and just chuck it out. Boom. So it is our level 24 X Triceratops. So you can see that worked just fine. I guess I wasn't thinking. I was going to throw the X Basilo out, but this was the whole point, is I tamed a couple of good X Basilos over there. And the point of that whole thing was to make sure that I could actually use the X Basilos over on the island. And the answer is you can. At least I can transfer them to Ragnarok. I haven't tried anywhere else, but I don't know why this would be any different. So yes, the X creatures can be transferred. And yes, creatures can be transferred. They just have to be cryopoded. Now, with any transfer, especially in single player, it is buggy. I have had a couple of, I've had consistent issues. Not all the time. I'd say about, 5, 7, 8% of the time, I have some kind of an issue where either Ark crashes or, something happens and the dino is lost. Or items are lost or something. So, like I said, I would exercise caution. I would test it, in your particular setup with, a low-level dino. And, just to make sure that that you don't run into issues. But, yep, it does work. So I'll go ahead, what we'll do, because I don't really care about this dino at all. I think I put my cryopod in here. We'll take the cryopod back. I will re-cryopod him. And this is exactly what I did last time. This is why I had to wait for the timer, because I don't have a bunk bed, so... we're going to re-upload him and myself back to Genesis, and, come on. There it is. Alright, always make sure you use Ark Data. If you use a Tribute tab, your stuff will disappear. So, Ark Data. super important. And upload. Yep, hit the start button, exit out to the main menu, then we're going to go back to Genesis. And so you can see I have an X-Basilo over there already. I have not deployed it in the water, but I did transfer that guy first, which I shouldn't have done, because that's a really good Basilo, but it worked fine, so I didn't I didn't pay the price. So let's go back to Genesis Part 1. Yep, so that's it, guys. There's really not much else to show. I'm just going to throw him back out when we get back to Genesis, but I just wanted to throw this out. Like I said, I looked for this info, couldn't find it. Most of the info for Genesis was, about 10 months old. This is January 2020, and a lot of folks made videos about Genesis kind of coming and going, or coming on to Genesis back in the day. Now let's go to the bed here. But yeah, there was almost no info, and all that info was when Genesis was brand new. So anyway, just wanted to throw this out there. Hopefully it helps people. And yeah, that's it. I'm just going to hang here, and I'll show you,
Hello,
deploying him. But
a fractal personality designed to be your guide. Just listen to me and you
that's going to be it. I'll just shut up for now, and you guys can watch.
Any landing you get away from is a good one, eh? Welcome to the Genesis simulation. Here you'll be tested across 5 biomes, each with its own dangers and rewards. I'll be with you every step of the way. Interact with me when you want to teleport from one biome to another, or when you want to spend some of the hexagons you'll earn for completing missions. Those missions are how the simulation tests you, how you prove you're the ultimate survivor. First, though, we have some exploring ahead of us. Ready to go on walkabout?
I made it. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, throw us a like, subscribe, comment. All these things really do help us out in the end, and I hope everybody's having a great new year.